Guys, welcome back to a brand new Disney Heroes Batman video, and today we're going to be looking at a brand new character, so make sure you stay right to the end to get my whole review and if he's going to be good. So I hope you've all been doing very well. I'm back on my computer and we're going to be looking at Sweetums. Now, he is pretty cool from the get-go. I believe he's another Muppets character. Yeah, sorry, it says it there. I thought I was good then. Well, yeah, I got it right, but it actually just says it right in front of me. So, not as cool now. So, we've got Sweetums. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like alongside Kermit. I always kind of hope when they build these types of characters that they do it in the sense that it actually follows along with the kind of suite of characters. They're all from one category. So, I always like to think that they try and make them work together. They probably don't. So, I'm a couple days late. I'm always late to the updates. You should all know that by now. But I'm going to jump in and take a look at him. He's not actually out to try in the game yet. So we haven't got any sort of further pushes or anything like that. So he's not there yet. So now let's take a look. He's a frontline tank hero. We've had quite a few tanks recently with Jake. So we'll have to see how that goes. I don't think we particularly need another tank. But I'm not complaining. Okay, so already we've got passive and active skills. I always like these. It always gives for some sort of more unique gameplay. So let's see what we got. So direct to video. Passive, instead of dealing damage, Sweetum's basic attack distracts. Okay, so instantly, he's a tank. His main move distracts, which means everybody's going to be attacking him. Again, he's a tank. So that is a very good move. Instantly, he's standing out as a unique tank with that. So I think that's very cool. So we've got, instead of dealing damage, he distracts enemies and grants himself a shield worth 1% of max HP. So he's going to be distracting enemies to attack him. Plus he gets a shield every time he attacks because his basic attack is distracting and shielding. So already I'm quite scared. Sweetums yells through his megaphone at the enemy team, dealing fantastic damage to any enemies in front of him and stunning them for duration. So he's stunning again. He yells through his mic. That probably has a go at him because they're not very good at acting. They're all stunned. And he gains an attack speed and increase in skill power for duration as well. So that there is very, very good. So I'm quite surprised by that. That there is stupid off the get-go. So comment down below and let me know what you think of each of his moves as we go. But that from the get-go is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Now we've got off to Hollywood. Sweetums does a dance to encourage his team. He and allies gain armor and realities, that's very good, while enemies have their basic damage and skill power reduced. So we're getting armor and reality for all teammates and basic damage and skill power reduced for enemies. So again, there's not like a character that's good against every single enemy. So it's quite a broad move, but it's good. It covers basically everything, which is what we want. Now we've got Sweetums Sour. He roars, dealing normal damage to all enemies while blinding and silencing them for a duration. So again, that is very good. I'm actually already concerned about how good this character's probably going to be. Then we've got Monster Powered. Direct to video. Direct to video now decreases the affected enemy's armor and reality by a percentage for a duration and applies stacks of weakness. So direct to video, when he does his active, is just going to push that even further by, well, doing stacks of weakness now as well, which is just mental, considering what we already had. The armor and reality decrease has a chance to fail against enemies above a certain level. So, yeah, that's kind of the same as always. So we got, now it says red skill. Direct to video now deals. So all of his moves here seem to be encouraging his direct to video moves, which is pretty good. So that makes that single move he's got 2 moves which are buffing his special, and that's kind of his biggest thing with the distract and stuff. So direct to video now deals bonus normal damage. Sweetums Sour now causes Sweetums to become berserk for a duration. So so it's also going to become Berserk, which is nice. That was a new thing that was added quite recently to Berserk, I believe. For a duration, increases all team members' basic damage and skill power by % for each use. So he's a fantastic buff character. He's a fantastic tank. I'm a little bit worried that he's going to be stupidly overpowered. So we've got friendships with Kermit and Mr. Big. So he's going to be good. He's a very good character. If I was to sum him up in one go, it's basically a tank that can distract and buff your team stupidly. That's how I'd sum him up. Am I excited for him? Yes. He doesn't personally stand out to me as cool as someone like Jake, because Jake does more damage, and I think he's just a bit of a cooler character. But I certainly wouldn't ignore Sweetum. It would be a silly move if you ignored him. He's a very good character, and you shouldn't be ignoring him, is what I'm trying to get at. So I want to, can I, 20,000. I can get another one on Darkwing there. And that's left me with a decent amount left over. That's the game feeling sorry for me there. Yeah. There we go. 26,000. I wish you could just push a button and it would like optimize all of the crafting for the stam that you currently hold. But there we go. So I've done a few there. So that's very good. And we are doing very well in the guild contest as well. We are 8th. So I'm just trying to spam as much stamina as possible. And tomorrow I'm going to do a guild crate opening for Jake Long, because look in my mailbox. I've got so many guild coins to claim. So yeah, I'm going to mash us up even further. The guild is absolutely killing it. Huge shout out to the boys. Huge shout out to the CV lot. Absolutely killing it. Shanky even more powerful after upgrading mods. Yellow 29. That's ridiculous. Rizmaster, you're an absolute legend. Oh, he said that 2 days ago and he sent me Ariel. That's a good shout. Ariel is a brilliant character. A CV Corrupt. Ooh, do you think my team is good? Do I have this guy as a friend? Oh, so he's got a boo. That team's stupid. That team is mental. I'm not beating that. I'm not going to beat that with I've gone off subject here. I'm sorry, boys. I'm not going to beat that with my best team, Unless Enduck comes in with a clutch. My entire team just got evaporated. So there's your answer. Yes, it's good. It's a very good team. Okay, so we're also getting the next patch level out. So we've got patch season 9 information. So Muppets, Kermit will be using their Hercules, Princess and the Frog, and Little Mermaid. So the Little Mermaid will be an easy one for me because I've got Ariel. Muppets was like Miss Piggy, Kermit, Animal. I can use Animal and Kermit in there. Hercules, I've got Meg up to a good level, but unfortunately, and no one else, and I'm not too sure about Princess and the Frog yet. So Muppets and Little Mermaid should be pretty good. So we've had some improvements, and as you know, they always increase the improvements for the characters who are being put into the patches. I'm not going to go through these line by line, but Animal's getting a buff. Bunsen and Beaker were already pretty overpowered. We've got where's Kermit? Yes, they've done Kermit. Max HP and skill power increased. Rainbow Connection increased healing. Frog Dance increased basic damage reduction. Decreased buff duration. Increased hard amount. So basically everything's just getting... There's not much point in me breaking these down. Everything is getting an overall hit, which is quite nice, really. We'll be switching over to a different moderation system that eliminates the need for the report players. Ooh, what if feature's been useful and served just until now has also been a source for countless false reports? I can imagine people doing that. A new OS is a reliable and accurate. Oh, so they've used AI to basically detect if people are being dodgy in the chat. You know what? That should clear the general chat out quite nicely. I'm not going to lie. We've got memory disk snapshot and hot swapping. We're starting to release this long awaited, much requested feature. We'll hope you love it and look forward to hearing you. Oh, cool. So you can do teams with different memory disks. Oh, that's quite cool. I like that. So you choose your hero. Then you can equip the disc on like that, so it's instant to put. That's very good. I like that a lot. I think that's a nice feature. Only a very, very little slim feature, guys, but it's very good. We selected, they've updated the wish crate as well. We selected a wish crate from the items menu. You're now direct to the wish crate window to make your selection. They've also updated Coliseum, Sea-Watch, and Arena crates, which is good. These crates need a refresh, so they've doubled basically everything, which is brilliant. And there's a load of bug fixes. So I'm quite happy with that because we are getting a huge amount of updates in all of the battle crates that we have. So I think it's a pretty solid update, guys. So yeah, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, guys. And I'll see you, legends, all in the next one.